Hello and welcome to another episode of the Final Point Podcast. I am Josh, joined by my co-host Adriel, and today we got a special guest in the building, my boy O, all the way from Mass.
Welcome, welcome.
What's up, Cuzos?
Hello, hello, hello.
As always, we are chopping it up, talking hoops, crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't call it crazy. Lame All Star Weekend, coming off of a disastrous All Star Weekend. So we're going to touch on that. We also going to touch on should the All Star format be changed? Are we feeling it? Probably not. Dunk contest probably needs to go at some point in the next couple years. 3-point shootout was really not what I thought it was going to be. And the most disappointing team halfway through the season, we're going to get the fellas' takes on that. And also who we got coming, making a push towards this second half of the season. All right, so all that and more coming up. Adriel, what's up, man? What we got?
All right, man. So our first topic we're going to go into is, does the All-Star format work this year? Yes or no? Or your thoughts, guys? I'll go ahead real quick and I'll just say I'm going to say yeah, it did work.
You think it worked?
The only reason I say yeah, it worked is because this year I saw a little bit more of an effort or intensity from last year, because last year was really abysmal. Like I don't feel like I feel like we can't get at that was the lowest the bar has been. So as of this year, it was an improvement. So I'm gonna say yes, it worked. However, it was still lackadaisical. Not as much as intensity as everybody else was hoping for. Some of the things with the rising stars was kind of weird for me as well. Not really. It wasn't really for me. I get the idea that they had for it, to get the OGs and like the veterans to kind of step up their game. But
They're trying.
yeah, they did try a little bit more, but I'll give it the win for the format just because it was better than last year. But that's what I got for that.
Mm, mm, mm.
What you got, O?
I got to agree. I got to agree, man. At the and yeah, yeah. Shake your head, Speedy. All right, it's the truth. Listen, at the end of the day, right? The intensity is not there. It hasn't been there for years. What I want to see is what everybody wants to see. I want to see defense. But I think they gave me a little bit more. I like the format. I low key, I like the format. 4 teams. Going to 40. But listen, because hear me why. All right, because at the end of the day, it's all about making money.
Yep.
So if the NBA All Stars are there, they got to have a reason. Just like the in city tournament, it's the same thing. They
Yeah.
have to have a reason to play, man. And I think they got that reason low key. I think it's a starting block.
Yeah.
Starting
Hey,
block.
listen. Both of y'all are wrong. That shit was whack. Yo, can we talk about
Uh,
Kev Hart not ever having a microphone ever again at an event, dude?
Yeah, they
This
got to cut
guy
him
is
off.
fucking annoying, man.
They got to cut
I
him
mean,
off.
listen, the NBA is trying, fellas, but this is not it. I mean, we need to go back to old school East versus West, and where we got to convince a bunch of millionaires to compete. That's the
even
bottom line.
yeah, they're not gonna
You-
do it. They're not
I
gonna do it.
I know, but listen. At the end of the day, this event helps the sport, right? The popularity helps the sport. That creates money. That creates revenue. These millionaires are spoiled. You didn't have to tell this to the era back in the early 2000s. Oh, you know how that was.
Of
I mean,
course
these
not.
yo,
Of
there
course
was
not. Yeah.
yo. Do you remember that? I forgot what year it was when Stephon Marbury and Iverson and the boys went
Oh,
crazy
when they went at it.
back on the West. I
Yeah.
forgot what year that was, but dude, it was pride. It was East
Yes.
Coast versus West Coast, and we need
Yep.
to
You
bring
talking
back
about when
the
they had their
throwback.
own jerseys on?
Yes. So this is not working. The format was whack. I don't want to see the rising stars face off against the OGs on a Sunday night. I'm sorry, that's just
Mm.
not the scene for the youngins. It never was, and I don't think it should be. I think they need to be on Friday night or Saturday. I think it was Saturday
Mm.
before. I don't know when they
No,
started.
it used to be the Friday. They would have the Rising Stars.
Right.
It
But
was
they
a
Yeah.
had
celebrity game.
Hey, but I'm gonna throw something at y'all, right? So shout out to Waz on the group chat podcast.
All right.
He mentioned something, and this may work. Y'all let me know if this is if this is it. The NBA needs to take on the WWE approach. WWE knows how to throw an event. I'm talking about we have surprise slam dunk contest guests. I
Mm,
mean, like, let's surprise people. Let's give people, let's entertain them. I mean, it's supposed to be an event, and WWE does that better than everyone. They can throw an
they do.
event, right?
They
So
do.
Adam Silver, this is your time to step up, man. You gotta adopt the format of WWE. Tell
Get
me,
Adam Silver out of here.
You know what I am gonna say about Adam Silver, because I was watching, I think it was either Friday night or Saturday. He had a press conference speaking to the public about the NBA and the All Star format and all that. And
Mm,
some of the things he was saying was weird, and I kind of saw it entering into Sunday's game. Was um he's using the NBA as if this was like a new clothing line, or like
mm,
a new phone coming out. You know what I mean? Like, he's advertising the game as a product, which it is a product. However,
product.
it is a product, but it just feels so forced. Like, I don't remember the All-Star game back in 2019 or 2018, or even back, let's even go back from that, 2012, 2008. I don't remember it ever
mm.
feeling kind of forced, that they were trying to, like, it felt like they were forcing the entertainment upon us as
I
the
agree.
viewer,
Yeah,
Yeah.
instead of us tuning in because we wanted to and we were entertained watching. Um
And
so I don't I don't know where the disconnect is, but I think the way he's going about it is the issue. Also, kind of watching it, it doesn't feel like a basketball event. At least this year's All Star, it felt, I don't know, just oddly not basketball.
yeah, like a
I feel like
concert.
we lost a point. Yeah, exactly, just like
Yeah,
that. Like if it
it
was like a
felt like a
Super Bowl
concert.
halftime
Yeah, yeah,
show.
yeah.
Yes, exactly
You
that.
know, so let me hit on something, right? So we're talking about Adam Silver, right? So
mhm,
we're living in a new age now, where
yeah,
technology kind of runs everything from TikTok to Instagram Reels to YouTube. You know, I think he's trying to keep up with the market that is moving so fast that there's a lot of things that are grabbing the consumer. Now, Speedy just mentioned it, WWE, right? WWE is great at storylines. One thing
Yep.
that the NBA needs to come back, I need that bad blood.
Hmm.
You know what,
right.
Philly? Forget y'all. I'm Boston, baby. I need that. I need that, and I want that. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's buddy in the NBA, and that is like what's driving the sales down. That's what's driving down the viewership. Everybody wants to be your friend. Everybody wants to help the other person up. Man, stay down,
Yep.
Right.
right?
Yeah, we need those rivalries, man. And like, I don't care. Listen, I want to see Jalen Brunson go head to head with um
With Shea
Give me
or
that Tyrese
something.
yeah, with
Halliburton.
Shay,
Give me that Tyrese.
right,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you supposed to be the top dog. Well, okay, I'm gonna see you on Sunday, and they don't have that no more, man. It's just gone. So until they get that back, I don't see the interest in the All Star game. I don't know, fellas. I'm this Sunday. I was kind of tuned out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Once I saw that the OGs were gonna go up against Chuck's team, I just kind of tuned it
Yeah,
out. I mean, we all knew what was gonna happen, so I just turned it off at that point.
Okay,
I
I'm gonna be
wasn't.
honest. I did fall asleep during that portion. I did.
right, right.
Well, listen, I'm
It
gonna
was a
say I did.
snooze fest, dude.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
watched it on YouTube. I watched it. You know what I mean. I sat there and I did watch it on YouTube. But like I said, the East and West has been so played out for the NBA, and the All Star Weekend hasn't been as great. That if they need to try to evolve it into something new and make it a mini tournament, okay, fine. But I want the intensity to be there.
yep,
Hey, would you guys be all for a 1v1 tournament?
Yes,
I think so.
Because
Yeah,
I heard some
absolutely.
rumors about that.
yeah. I
You
saw they've
know,
been talking about that for like the last 2 years now.
absolutely.
I think now they might be considering it. Another one I did hear a lot about that I saw even mentioned on ESPN earlier today and yesterday, was the Team USA versus the world type of
They-
event.
They kind of had that one year, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they
not sure.
mentioned that every year about the
Yeah.
NBA versus the world.
Like splitting up
One point.
exactly, like splitting up some of
Uh-huh.
the, like you would have Embiid play for France and you would have Shea play for Canada and then have all the
And then we'll have
homegrown,
a squad.
you know, like I think that is kind of an interesting idea. However, I wouldn't want it to completely replace the All-Star game. I would probably like it as like a separate event. Like how about we just get rid of the celebrity game? Who watches the celebrity game? I don't really watch it.
I could do without it.
You
I
guys
could
know
definitely
that.
do without it.
Listen, this
Yeah.
celebrity
Dude.
game, I didn't know one person in that fucking game. It was all
Who was?
YouTubers and TikTokers, man. It's not the same
Yeah.
anymore, man. It's not.
Yeah, it's not even fun. Like it's not even entertaining. For me at least. Maybe for the younger people out there.
It's
but
a
to me-
celebrity game. This movie actors and rappers and
Yeah.
and singers
That
and pop
really
stars.
can ball.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck is Kai in there?
You know?
What is his name? Kai Center. Why is he in there? Why?
His
Yeah,
number
he-
one streamer.
He's the
Number
number
one
one
The
streamer.
dude's out there. He's
Yeah.
out there, B. He's out there. Let the hate out. Let the hate in the heart out.
I'm hating. What am I gonna do? Why the fuck is he in the game and I'm not? I'm hating.
Well, he had like
Hey,
4
did it.
points.
but listen, that takes us to the next topic. What can be done with the dunk contest and the 3-point contest?
The stars need to come out. Dunk contest, the stars need to come
Yeah,
out. I need
I
to
agree.
see Zach Levine back in there. I need
Right.
to see LeBron. Get your old ass back in there if you want to feel like you don't. I need the stars. JB, don't come out. Don't come out, JB. Just
Could
Nah,
LeBron?
maybe he can stay where he's at. We know he doesn't do good in those.
that's not him.
He embarrassed us last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please keep Jaylen Brown out of this. Please. I was
Yeah.
very disappointed. I actually thought he was going to be the star out there, and he disappointed me greatly.
Hey,
You know
but
what?
but at least he did it though, right?
I will give him the
LeBron
props.
hasn't
He
even
did show up.
attempted it.
That was another thing I
Facts.
was gonna say was, do you like? Is it even possible as a basketball fan to even like think that maybe next year he'll just say, all right, I'll do it before he retires, before he's gone. Just give us one.
I want to see him now. I know. I don't want to
Yeah.
see
I know,
him
but
now. I
it's-
want to
but-
see him in 2013.
But at least,
Yeah.
but I get it. But at least he did it one
Yeah.
time for the fans. Like,
You know,
that's
so-
that's,
you know.
that's like Mayweather fighting old ass De La Hoya.
Yeah.
I don't want it. I don't want to see it. The devil's a liar. Okay.
true.
Like and you know, listen, the same way the elite 3-point shooters show up for the 3-point contest, the same should apply in the slam dunk contest. If you an elite dunker in the
Yeah.
league, you need to be showing up to this event, man. I don't
Mhm.
want to hear the excuses. You know, and again, that goes back to the whole competition and guys not wanting to compete.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever happened to like, hey, oh, you jump high? Okay, well, I'll see you on Saturday night. Let's see who jumps high and let's see who does it better.
Mhm.
And
Right in front of everybody.
so in front of everybody, right? So, and listen, Ja hinted he's gonna join. He's gonna do it next year.
Giannis did too.
Yeah, but guess what? We heard the same thing about LeBron for like
Just
the last
every year.
25
Yeah.
years, man. He
Yeah.
hasn't. So until these boys,
Zach
actually,
Levine said it.
right? Until they're actually in it, I'll believe it. But that takes me back to my point about the WWE format. Imagine Saturday night, right? Lights dim. All of a sudden, you got John Morant, you got Ant Edwards, and you didn't even know they were gonna be in it,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
That's what the NBA needs. Like, let's tune in.
Without telling nobody. Don't tell nobody who's in the dunk contest.
Don't say nothing.
Nobody.
And watch it create some buzz because now it's gonna be all over. It's gonna be all over social media. People gonna be tuning in on their phone wherever they at. Like, yo, I heard Jaws in the slam dunk contest. What the fuck, you know? But until that happens, the slam dunk contest has been kind of lame.
Yeah.
I
I will
agree.
say the 3-point champion was well
Shocker.
earned.
No. Let's talk about it.
Shocker.
Tyler Hero. Listen, bro. Tyler Hero
Is he
was
him?
not supposed to win that. All right.
Is he him?
He had so much shit go his way that he should go play the lottery.
Hey,
Yeah, absolutely. He
won-
might hit it.
Yo, dude.
hey,
Buddy Hield makes one shot. First of all, Buddy Hield had an awful round. He chose the worst time to have a bad round.
He was struggling.
But he got hot towards the end, and he happened to miss the one money ball that would have X'd out Hero, man.
Yeah,
We
Come
wouldn't be
on.
talking about Hero because
yeah, yeah.
Buddy is the better shooter.
Yes.
But let's talk about Damian Lillard being out in the first round.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
that's another one, man.
Oh, it wasn't Dame time. It wasn't
Dame
time,
time.
I guess.
Dame
man.
got beat twice. He lost in that first round, and he also lost to that kid in halftime.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
two
And he
L's.
did.
He did. He did.
He did.
But
He did take
part of
2
me wants to
L's.
think that Dame
Jesus.
he meant to lose that though. I don't think Dame wanted to go out like
Was
that.
he though? It looked like he kind of
I
locked
don't
in towards
know.
the end, and he
He
just couldn't
did.
get he couldn't get a shot
Yep.
off.
That set him
I
up.
tell
That
you
was
what,
the
he was
downfall.
surprised. He was surprised he lost.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
was a downfall. That's what happened. You know?
but I mean, shout out Tyler Hero.
No, listen. No. Shout out to Tyler Hero. I said from the beginning, I didn't think Tyler Hero's shot was built for the 3-point contest. It's just too slow.
No.
And we saw that in the first round. He struggled to get all his shots off. And shout out to him, man. He made an adjustment and he came out. And listen, I'm gonna hate because he's a Miami Heat guy, but
You have to.
he wasn't supposed to win that, man. I mean, come on.
Absolutely not. The devil's a liar. He wasn't. I don't even
Bro,
agree.
he was plus
You know,
800 in Vegas, yo.
man, I
Was he
was
plus
telling
800?
myself. I was telling myself, I was like, damn, I should have
Hey,
put that
and
bet
you
on.
know
I
there
should've
was
put
some.
that bet on.
No.
You
Should've
know
put the
there
bet
was
on.
some wacky Miami Heat fan in Miami that put 1,000 on him and is sitting on AGs right now.
Absolutely.
Like,
That
Those
that would
dirty
have been me.
scoundrels. How dare they?
That would
And
have
I'm
been me.
hating. And I'm totally hating,
sure, man.
by
Yeah,
the
listen,
way.
shout out to him though, man. He's the only highlight the Miami Heat are gonna have this season.
Man.
Ah, Jesus. You're gonna
Hey,
hit him in the loins.
hey, listen.
Could we also talk about the LeBron issue?
Oh yeah. Before we move on to the All-Star week,
Jesus. LeBron.
what was that about, guys?
I
It
felt
was-
I felt like it was my only thing is, I mean, you have to take a plane, right, to get over there to the Bay. Usually if you got lingering injuries flying with a lingering injury, that usually causes some inflammation, whatever, or what, soreness, whatever you want to call it. I feel like if LeBron knew he wasn't 100%, he should have already flat out said, and if he also didn't want to play, he should have already came out flat out and said, hey guys, I don't think I'm going to be ready for this All-Star game. Let Adam Silver know, hey, can't play, man. Sorry, I'll be there in support.
That
Get
would have been
someone
the right
else.
thing to do.
Yeah, get someone. I mean, you had Norman Powell already in the Bay area. Like, I mean, that was one
Sabonis
replace.
deserved it.
That's another guy. I mean, there was a bunch of people who could have taken his spot.
No, I agree. I thought it was some sucker shit. I thought it was some straight up. It was, come on, because at the end of the day, he wanted the attention. The man, how he took his photo in some clothes. He wasn't even in uniform.
That's so
Yeah,
You
LeBron.
know, like, I get it. And the thing is, I understand, but it's some sucker shit. In my opinion, he should have been out there days ago, and Norman Powell or Devontae Sabonis should have took his spot.
Hey, but can we all just admit that only LeBron could do that?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
No one else can just wait until the day of and be like, I'm
Yeah.
not going. And not only am I
Yeah,
going, I'm not suiting up. Not only am I not
I'm like,
suiting up, I'm just gonna act like I'm the center of attention.
Yeah.
You know,
And damn it, and
not
he
even-
was.
Yeah, he was, man. So I don't know what that was about, man. Do you think he'll get fined?
No.
What's the fine do to LeBron James?
No.
What does that do to him?
No. No. I don't think he gets
He'll
fined.
take
I don't
that
even
fine.
think. I think Adam Silver was probably pissed off, but he didn't care anyways because LeBron generates views, so he was probably like whatever. But not only LeBron, Anthony Edwards also was sidelined last minute for some groin
You
injury
know what?
that
I
he had.
didn't even notice he didn't play, man. That's how
Yeah.
uninterested I
I was
was.
so upset about LeBron. I was
Yeah.
so upset about LeBron. I didn't realize.
Our
Yeah.
hatred was viewed differently. But I was
You
also
know-
bummed out about that too because it's kind of like it was a last minute type thing.
Yeah,
Which goes back to the point of it seems like these players don't seem to care about All-Star Weekend anymore.
It's a vacation.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is.
And
It's a good time.
and you know what? What else to put another point here with this that ties in? Is it possible to blame the new CBA for this? Because now that these players are getting paid super handsomely than they ever have, uh, maybe that's the reason why the fire isn't there anymore in All Star Weekend is because they already got paid. They don't want to get hurt. They don't want to play hard. They got their money and they're just there to show up to show, and that's it. They don't think about it in the aspect of fans or the future incoming NBA players, potential NBA players, or anything like that. So what do you guys think about this? About that? I mean, I kind of think it has something to do with that.
I think the NBA just become a softer league. You know what I mean? It's
So soft, man.
they're making millions, of course. Injury is part of the damn game. We're getting paid millions of dollars. This is why I think that some NBA players are just straight. They're soft. But Anthony Edwards, though, I will say this: that man's personality, right? He wanted to play. If they saying this was a groin, then I'm gonna believe. Okay, it was a groin. I know y'all seen the starting five on Netflix.
Yeah.
That man,
Yeah, he's made for
man
TV.
is about. He's
Yeah.
about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's
he
about
is.
it. But LeBron James, you're a sucker. But all I'm saying is,
You know what, dude? Hey,
I have
no
I
more
have to
LeBron
say,
slander, man.
okay, you're still a GOAT in some people's eyes,
Come
but
on.
nah, but you could say the CBA is kind of at fault, but it's the league is just softer, and we got to get
Yeah.
back to being more intense, and that's just not what it is right now. It's all about money, baby.
Mhm.
And you know what makes me more mad is that when you see players like Paul George who've been so disappointing, and he's posting up on the
Oh,
beach somewhere, and it's like, dude, you should be in the gym right
Yeah.
now. What are you doing on a beach
You-
drinking fucking a margarita? Like, what? Just smack that shit out your hand if I was there and I saw you. Like, get your ass in the gym. You know. Um,
you wouldn't
it
do it.
was.
You wouldn't do it. He's a
Yeah,
tall man.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. But
Maybe with a stick.
yeah. But it's, I mean, if you're a 76ers fan, you're mad at that. Like, dude, like you're supposed to be we paying you to be you getting money that an all-star would make. Like, why
You should be
know
in
what I mean?
China getting experimental like therapy done or something.
Whatever it
The
takes.
Shanghai Sharks. Oh, you're
Yeah,
OD.
whatever it takes, man. Yeah. But yeah, man. That was just to kind of end it on that. I don't know what LeBron was thinking, but I'm sure we're gonna hear more about it.
One more thing, because I just noticed we didn't touch on this. Let's shout out Mac McClung,
The dude's a dog.
because
He's a dog.
he's really is unreal, right? Like I'm gonna put up on the screen real quick the greatness that dunk was.
I don't know if I was that great, man.
Really?
I don't know if
I
it
was
that great.
I was
We've
super
seen this before.
I was very impressed with what he put on to show. I mean, let's look at it like this.
I think you got to watch it again.
The last 3 years, 2023, 2024, and 2025. I mean, the guy has incredible hang. I mean, when he's up there, he's paused. Like it is crazy. I will say that, man. And what I did like about the car thing is that he jumped over the tallest point of the car and hung in the air.
That's
true. Whereas Blake Griffin kind of jumped over just the hood of the car.
And his leg still hit it. Yeah, it looked like he was riding the hood.
Yeah.
Pause. I get it.
Yeah. But I mean, this guy, it's sad that we don't see him in the NBA as like a full-time NBA player, and they just kind of bring him out every slam dunk contest.
And it's crazy because I read something crazy about Max. So he's getting paid roughly $170,000 a year. For this dunk contest, just for winning this, he made upwards of $350,000.
Why even play?
I mean?
Just do this every year.
What
the fuck are you doing?
It's the NBA's professional dunker.
It's pretty
Take
much.
the year
That's
off.
what he is.
Yeah.
He carried the dunk contest for the last 3 years.
Hey,
and
listen to me.
that's what it is.
Yep.
I hate to break it to y'all, but I don't even think he should have been in it.
Jesus.
I'm gonna be
Really?
the
Jesus,
one.
take
I'm
the
gonna be the
wheel.
one to say it. I'm gonna be the one to say it.
He
He shouldn't
shouldn't
even
be
have
the
been in
one.
it.
This man's a hater.
The slam dunk contest should be for NBA players. Why? Okay, so let's go out and just
They're not
get
coming out.
professional slam dunk, slam
They're
dunkers.
not coming out. They're
But-
not coming out.
But they would if they were invited. You think they? You think
You
they
don't-
invite? You think they were invited?
Absolutely. You don't think hold on, time out.
You think the NBA invited them and they're not showing
you
up?
Don't, yes,
That's
absolutely.
crazy. I don't think so, man.
Absolutely. You don't think that they want hold on. You don't think that they wanted Zach LaVine and Gordon to go back at it again? Don't what when those two were going back and forth?
Yeah.
Come on, yo. You don't
Yeah.
think they want that again? Of course they do. You don't think they hit those dudes up? Hey, yo, Aaron. Aaron's probably like, nah.
I was
You know
cheated.
what I mean?
No. I'm
You
talking
know?
about some professional slam dunkers on YouTube. I'm talking about some of those guys.
What to bring those out? Coach those guys out?
That's it. Well, if we're gonna have Matt McClung, why not have them? I mean, he's not in the
Well,
NBA.
He's
Well,
he's in the G League. He had,
Ah,
he had a
you
couple
know
of
what?
Sunday
To be
games.
fair,
only
he-
him. Only 3 people watch him. I mean, and his aunt and his mom probably. Only people.
Hey,
watch.
to be fair, he played 1 minute this season.
Oh, so that qualifies for a fucking slam dunk contest?
He's an NBA
He-
player. He's an
he did play
NBA
this
Oh,
player.
the
season.
bar is low, guys. The bar is low, man. That's crazy, dude.
But you
Dude.
know what'd be cool? Maybe this would be interesting. Mac McClung with better talent. So if a John Morant comes in or a Giannis comes in, now you got Matt McClung competing against the top dogs.
Yup.
That
Maybe
makes
that
it a little
works.
bit more
Maybe
interesting.
that works. John Morant doesn't want
I
to
wanna
lose
see
to
it.
Mac McClung. You know what I mean?
He said he
Shout out-
sure doesn't.
Shout out to Stephen Castle though, because he was
Shout
still
out to
putting on a
Stefan
show.
Castle, UConn's finest. He
Castle's
should
a
have
dog.
won. He should have won.
Castle's a
He
dog.
had the best dunks. He didn't use any props. He didn't jump
Yeah, I
over
mean-
any cars or ladders or midgets. It was just him. And listen, he should have won.
I mean, he was good, but
Yo, I mean, come
I'm
on,
sorry, but-
dude. Those were in-game dunks that he did.
they are.
Except for the one that came through the hoop, that would have been offensive goaltending. But the other ones were good.
But
It
the
would've been
dunk
something.
contest is
Yeah,
about
come on,
also
you gotta give him that.
creativity. So
Right. Hey, can we talk about how bad Andre Jackson? Andre Jackson, if you're listening to our little podcast, please understand this. Don't ever show up to a slam dunk contest ever in your
Don't
life,
do it.
dude.
Ever again in your
What
existence.
the
Just get
fuck
it, let
was
it go.
that, man? I put my money on you, bro. You was asleep.
I did not.
I was disappointed.
I did not.
I wasn't
I did
expecting
not put
much,
my money
but I
on
was
you.
disappointed.
He was disappointed. He didn't even know what the fuck he was doing out there. He was like,
Yeah.
I think he pressed X, W square. He
Yeah.
mixed up the keyboard to the PlayStation controller. I don't know what he was doing, Skip.
yeah. Andre Jackson did not have a plan.
Yeah.
And,
He did
and it
not.
showed. It showed. And I don't even know who the last guy was. Who was that guy?
I
Who's
don't
the
even
last one?
remember.
That yo, dude, if you're listening, I'm sorry you're not memorable.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah. I was just interested in the
sad.
top two.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
honestly don't even know his name, bro. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
I can't even
Yeah.
remember. Wow.
That's bad. All right, man. We're moving on.
craziness.
So here you go, guys. Most disappointing team mid-season review right here. So I'll go first real quick.
We are halfway in.
Yep, we've
Yep.
reached the halfway point of the season. I'm gonna just flat out say it. Most disappointing team this year has got to be the Suns, in my
Yeah.
opinion. I'm gonna say why. Last year, they were kind of given, the excuse of, the team just formed. It's gonna take some time. They didn't gel right. Let's wait till next season. We're here, and the team is still not performing well. The bench is abysmal. There was already some trades that went in. They got rid of Nurkic now. They don't have him after he was a key piece to their front court. He's gone. And for whatever reason, we are not seeing the Devin Booker that we are used to.
No,
Uh,
Came out of spurts. He's come out of spurts through the year.
Yeah.
But I agree.
But it's just not the same level of performance. However, I'm a huge Devin Booker fan. I just feel like the fit that they have on the team just doesn't work basketball wise. I do like Tyus Jones. I think that's
He's nice.
yeah, I think that's a
50 more
great pickup.
minutes.
Yeah, I think it's a great pickup, and especially on that contract, it's perfect for them. I like KD. I just think that the team comp that they have around those two players is not good. It's not good, and yeah, I would say they're right now my disappointing team so far this year.
Go ahead. Oh, who you got?
Okay. No, it's. See, I've been going back and forth with this. Right? I've been going back and forth with this all day. You know, and I gotta go with the Lakers. I mean, with the 76ers. I gotta
Yeah,
go.
that's a
This
good
is
one.
why.
Yes, that's true.
This is why. You put all your eggs in the wrong basket. Joel Embiid. I
Multiple
felt like I'm
baskets.
sorry. It's everywhere. The man, I'm going to say a hot take, but the man should have been traded, and they need to build around Maxi. Period. And they're just a mess. They are a mess. And the team that will follow them was also, I'm sorry, but the Chicago Bulls. It was out of those two
Ah,
teams.
man.
This is
I
dog.
mean, the
They
Bulls
they
are
the
Bulls are
Bulls are a
bad.
mess.
The
The
Bulls are
Bull,
bad.
the
The
Bulls
Bull the
are a
Bulls got like
mess.
5 point guards right now.
Yo, the Bulls are one of those teams that they don't know what direction they're going in,
What
dude.
what are they
They
doing?
are so lost, man.
What are you doing? Is Lonzo playing? Is he not playing? All right. What is going on in
And I live in
Chicago? But
Chicago, man. And listen, they
like,
still love their Bulls. They don't even care.
you
Like
gotta respect it. You gotta respect it.
yeah, we have 19 point guards. We're gonna do great. It's like, yo,
But
what?
but for
Yeah,
me,
man.
it's Philly. It's Philly
Yeah,
for me though.
yeah.
Philly is I don't know what Daryl Morey was thinking, paying Paul George all that money as well.
He's regretting it. Yo,
Injury prone.
Yeah,
no one is more mad at that pick of Paul George on that beach than Dal Mori.
I mean,
He
but think
has to
about it.
be.
But think
Come
about
on.
it this way: you're going from Tobias Harris to Paul George. I think that's a great
Trust.
upgrade. But
It's a great upgrade on paper.
Yeah,
exactly.
I think it
But
was a bad
for like,
upgrade in reality.
but for that contract and the
Yeah, that was
amount he's
bad,
getting
man.
paid, it's horrible. Now,
Hey,
if they
Paul
would have
George
gotten
does it
Paul
again,
George,
man.
exactly. If they would have gotten Paul George on maybe a 2-year contract and it was, a team friendly deal, I would think
Mhm.
it's okay. But
Was it 5 years?
I
It
think it's
was
4
no.
or
Hold on. Let me
something
look
like
up his
that.
Oh,
contract right
dude,
now.
if it's 5 years, they're fucked, bro.
Let me look up his contract
I don't think
right
his knees are gonna
now.
make it to the summer, man.
Oh Jesus, take the wheel.
But I'm with you. I'm with you on the fact that they
2
definitely should
years.
build.
Okay,
Oh,
that's not
okay.
bad.
Hold
That's
up.
not bad.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
They
Hold
can get
up.
up out of it next year.
Yeah.
They said my contract. Oh no,
Or
no,
he,
come on. A contract after overseas buyout. The Philadelphia 76ers have another season. Imagine they signed Paul. Oh Jesus. Okay, no. They signed Paul George to a 4-year, 200
Oh,
they
$million
got.
contract.
They got
The
he got robbed.
76ers, man. They
He
got
got
robbed. It's
robbed.
the Sixers.
Hey,
It's the
And
Sixers
and
for me.
and the thing is, they have such a nice pick too with Jared McCain. That chemistry
McCain is a
between
good.
and
him
Yes.
and
yeah, he
Maxi,
went
that's
out
the
with that bad
future.
injury. Yeah.
That's the future. And then now look at them now. They just got rid of as well Caleb Martin, who was another acquisition that they got over
Yeah.
the
He was a
I don't
summer.
know
Celtics
why they
killer.
did that. Who the fuck is in charge over
He
there?
was
I don't know
a
what's going on, man.
Celtics killer. Don't
Oh
even get
yeah.
me started on that man.
Yeah.
Yeah. With-
I hope he ends up in China somewhere.
Yeah,
Um,
Shanghai Sharks, absolutely.
hey, listen, I agree with the Philly pick. Oh, but I got to go with Adriel with the Suns, man. I mean, you got
Phoenix, huh?
you just put it you put all your hope in these three players, man. And the crazy part is that they traded everything for Beal. I mean, they got nothing left, and you saw what Beal gave you in Washington, and you still did that. Like, you almost deserve this shit. The same way that Philly deserves what they're getting with Paul George. You knew what you was getting. You were hoping it was
Mhm.
different, but it's not. And you're banking on three players to get you there, and you're hoping that they all stay healthy. And you putting
Mhm.
so much on KD. KD's still dropping 20. He's still a walking 25-point scorer, and this is what he's
Okay.
surrounded with, man. I think you just blow it up, get what you can for KD. I think the one that has the most value there is Booker. If they're smart, they
Mhm.
sell Booker to the highest bidder and just load up on picks. And
Yeah.
that Bradley Beal contract, you're gonna have to eat that. No one wants that no trade clause. No
I
one
mean, they
wants that shit,
they
dude.
they tried to move him, and he
No
didn't
He
even
one
want
holds
to
wants
all the
go
that shit,
cards.
nowhere.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
he holds
stuck
all the
with him.
cards.
Hey,
He's,
that's
he
probably the
even said
worst
it.
contract in NBA history, man.
I think it could be.
Mhm.
And then the second one was his teammate John Wall. That was the other.
Oh
That was the second worst. Yo, I'm telling you, whoever signed these
My
deals,
man
man.
John Wall, man. My
man,
man John
I
Wall.
will say I was a huge John Wall fan, man. When he
He
was
was a dog.
Yo,
When he
but
came, when he was
he
in,
was that
he
guy.
was a dog.
Yeah, he was that
yeah,
guy. He was that
he
guy.
was one of my favorites.
He probably had one of the craziest high school mixtapes I ever seen. But
I mean, even
listen,
early in the NBA, like I think they went to the playoffs with him in the first round.
they were nice, but the contracts were excessive,
Yeah,
man. You
yeah.
gave them too much money too early. They didn't prove nothing. They were still getting bounced out in
Yeah.
the first round. I mean, why you
But
give them all that money?
because to be fair to Washington fans, that was like Michael Jordan for them. I mean,
They were hoping. They were
yeah,
hoping.
I just I
Washington
don't.
Wizards front office. If you hear me right now, if you're hiring, I think I could do a better job. I think I could do a better job than whoever made those contracts. I think I could do a better job. These guys got to prove something. That's why there was all that noise about JB getting all that money and JT getting all that money. Listen, we're proven. Okay,
Yeah.
we've been there already. So these guys proved their worth. They didn't prove nothing. Beal didn't earn that contract, and now the Suns are eating it, and that's why I think they are gonna be. I think they're gonna blow it up this summer. I think it's the end of it. KD's gonna be on his way out. If they're smart, they gave it to Booker, and yeah, the Suns are gonna have to probably
Start out.
tank.
Yep, start all over again.
Mm.
After being
And
so
I'll
close too. They were so close to winning a chip, and ever since that point, it's been a downward spiral ever since that point.
And they didn't even tank because Cooper Flag is staying in UConn. I mean, staying in Duke for one more year.
Mhm.
And
He's
why
going
would
back
he
to Duke
leave?
for one more year?
Oh,
He's like, I'm not going nowhere.
let me leave Duke and go to Washington.
It's not gonna
Hell
happen.
no.
I
What the
know.
fuck?
You know he's afraid of that. You know Cooper Flag is afraid of that.
Yeah, dude,
Mhm.
nah, man. I mean, if I'm him, I'm staying there as long as the Wizards don't have the number one pick or anywhere near the number one pick.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right.
What we got next, man?
So, best question of the night here. What team will make a playoff push in the second half of the season? Guys, I'm going to flat out say it right now. Screw the bias. I don't care.
Here we go. If you say what I think you're gonna say,
He's gonna say
I'm gonna
it.
lose my mind.
He might say it.
The Miami Heat.
Oh my God, are you
Whoa,
serious?
Jesus.
How?
I'm going to
How?
I'm going to Sunshine Pump right now. And
The man is
and,
delusional, Skip.
and
No,
and
Hero wins the same dunk, the 3-point contest, and already that's
This-
it.
this is the
It's
clarity
over.
run right here. This is Spoelstra just got the weekend done. He's been watching tape. I'm hoping he doesn't put Terry Rozier in the fourth quarter no more. He has learned. He's going to fix this
Terry?
now. Andrew Wiggins got a whole weekend with Davion Mitchell, which I will say, Davion Mitchell, they're already playing him 45 minutes a game.
That's my guy, Davion Mitchell. That was a good pickup, Davion Mitchell to the Heat. I like it.
I
He's gonna
love
get
it.
a lot of playing time there, and he's gonna prove that he's an NBA player. That pick I do like.
I don't like Kyle Anderson. I never have. I've never been a fan of him. However,
Kyle Anderson is still he's so slow. I think he hasn't got to the team yet. That's how slow he is. I don't think he's gotten there yet, dude.
Man,
he's still on his way.
I'm in the point right now where I'd rather watch Kyle Anderson dribble the ball than Terry Rozier. It's just that's where we've reached, and I can see him fitting in that spot instead of Terry. By the way, FBI, go investigate that man.
You gonna snitch on your own player?
I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
just
he
saying.
is.
Crazy.
He
There's
did
correlation.
it. He did it.
There's
We
correlation.
all heard it. We heard it.
There's
The
correlation.
universe heard it.
but they're my pick. We're going to. It's still not over yet. Number 9.
Currently the 9th seed.
9
Yep,
seed
currently
in the
the 9th
standings.
seed.
I think we're only like 3 or 4 games away from the 4th seed. So it's possible.
It's close. It's close.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far.
They're gonna
They're
serve up
sitting at
another play-in
25 and
schedule.
28. The fourth seed is 30 and 23.
Yeah.
So the devil's a liar there, Skip. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a bad take, Adriel. Come on.
Listen,
The
it may
Heat-
be a bad take right now. However, we can revisit this exact point in
I think
the
we will
future.
have to. I'm going to mark it. Let's date it.
Mark
Let's
that
date
shit
it.
down, man.
It may be possible we may be playing champs once again.
They're hanging out. They only hang up playing tournament banners in Miami, man. You guys, I give you that. You guys are frequent flyers of the playing tournament, man.
We made it popular.
Yeah,
I guess so.
that's crazy, dude.
But that's my
guess so.
All
Lord.
right, man. You got the Heat.
Yeah,
Man.
hold
Who you
on,
got,
I'm
though?
gonna top that. I'm gonna run with the Sacramento Kings. The Sacramento Kings,
Mm.
who are they're currently sitting ninth, right? They just got Zach LaVine. They got to make all that gel. I'm a huge fan of Domantas Sabonis. I think they have a good team. They do. I think they have a good team to make a strong playoff push. But they got to gel and they got to get it together in the second half because it's really tight in the West. I'm telling you, the Warriors 28 and 27, the Kings 28 and 27, the Mavericks 30 and 26.
It's
You know,
close.
and the Timberwolves. It's right there. The minutes, the Kings got to do something, man. They got to make a push.
Yeah, and I think also it just happened to work out for my guy Malik Monk. Now he got some playing time,
Yeah.
and
He's
Malik
getting a
Monk been one
lot
of
of
those.
playing
Yeah,
time.
he's been going off since last season, coming off the bench
Mhm.
sometimes, and
Six
just
man.
yeah.
He's a
So,
streaky shooter.
I like that pick. I don't like. Listen, living in Chicago for as long as I have, I'm gonna tell you, people have this false hope in Zach LaVine. I don't know what it is, man, but Sacramento, he's your problem now. Right? He's no longer
Yeah,
Chicago Bulls
DeMar,
problem,
too.
dude. I don't see that guy winning. I mean, I don't see them figuring it out. I
It's
like
not his
Sabonis too. He's trust me, he's gonna make it his team. If I know anything about Zach LaVine, he already made it his team. All right. He'll be like, y'all gonna keep shooting till y'all tell me it's my team. But I like Sabonis, man, and but there has to be a reason why De'Aaron Fox left, and because like why not stay? So I think he knows
He's doing
something.
something new.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he knows something. So I don't see that team going anywhere. Oh, but I respect the pick.
The only thing with the Kings I'm going to say real quick is if they tried the DeMar and LaVine in Chicago, I don't see how it works in Sacramento either.
Listen. Don't say nothing, dude. They're gone. Just let them figure it out. It's the same. All they missing is Vucevic. That's all they're missing.
Yeah, the only variable there is Malik Monk is coming into his own,
Yes.
and Domantas Sabonis is a 10 times better center
Yeah.
than Vu.
Oh hell yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know
Better
what I mean? By
playmaker
far.
too.
So it's that's the difference. At the end of the day, it is Sabonis team for now. So
Yeah.
so Levine starts checking them, but they got to make a push. And that's probably my long shot.
I like
for
the
them.
pick though.
I hear that. Hey, listen, as a Celtics fan, it pains me to say this, but the team that I see making this late push is none other than the Lakers.
This guy. Here we go.
The Lakers right now, guys, they are 32 and 20. A sneaky 32 and 20, by the way. When I looked at their record today, I'm like, they're 32 and 20? And they're 8 and 2 in the last 10. LeBron's playing some of the best basketball he's played since last year in the beginning of the season. And he's in MVP talks. And we can all agree Austin Reeves is a legit third option, guys.
He's a baller.
Austin Reeves is a baller,
He's a baller.
man. You
Wait.
know?
Hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt, but a certified third option?
No. Legitimate and certified. Yes.
Oh, combo.
Yeah.
Got you. I see what you did there. And I'm inclined to agree. He's a dog. He's a dog.
Yeah,
he's a great.
listen.
He's a second option in any team.
Yeah, and now and you're seeing why the Lakers didn't trade him. I thought for sure Austin Reeves was going to
Yeah.
I
be
thought
one.
he was
I
gone.
thought he was as well.
I thought he was gone.
I mean, and the fact that they kept them, they're like, nah. Listen, we got something here. Now I don't know how awkward it is in there with the other white boy,
Yeah.
but listen, everything happens for a reason, and Connect is still a Laker. And listen, Connect was balling.
I
He
was
needs
about
to
to
stop
say
being
he's
soft. He
yeah.
needs to stop being soft. He is balling. Stop being soft. All
He's
right,
got
they
the
almost
body.
traded
Yeah.
you. Yeah, they almost
Yeah,
traded you. Yeah,
he-
stop it.
And
Grown-ass
listen,
man.
and we all know what happens when Luka gets some shooters around him, and he has a few knockdown shooters. Austin Reeves is
Yeah.
not an elite 3-point shooter, but he does hit them at a high clip.
Lakers,
And
Lakers
Rui
have
can
no
space the
bench.
floor.
The
Lakers have no bench.
yes.
They have
but
no
then
bench.
do I have
They
to
have no
remind?
center. They have what? So wait. You what? LeBron is gonna fucking play the 4 and the 5 always?
That's a good question. Yes, he is. Listen, do I have to remind everyone that
40. It's 40.
LeBron has done more with less. He
Not in the
has
West?
Luka.
I'm sorry. He's not in the West.
He has Luka.
Not even Superman can help him.
Well, listen, 8-2 in the last 10, guys. 32-20, man. Listen, no one wants to see the Lakers come first round in the Western Conference Final. I mean, playoffs. No one wants to see them. Yeah, but you listen. First of all, Jokic is a mismatch for the entire Western Conference. I think OKC wants to avoid the
everybody.
Nuggets, bro. They
I
want to
think it's for
avoid the
everybody.
Nuggets, bro.
Everybody.
No, not really everybody, because I think that the Rockets
matches up with Jokic.
No, I think the Rockets can give Denver a run for their money, man. I think the Rockets could. I think Alperen Sengun, and they have a few bodies they could throw at Jokic.
Yeah.
But
He's still chopping a triple double on him.
Oh yeah, I mean 100%. But it's not gonna be. It'll be a 20.1, not a 30. But
That's all any team can hope for.
No one wants to see Jokic, man. But dude, LeBron figures it out, guys. Why are we doubting him now when he's always proved everybody wrong? And you just gave him Luka.
But
a chubby Luka, you know, who's a little out of shape, who plays zero defense.
Yeah, but
So
right now he's on that LeBron diet plan. That LeBron hooked him up with his nutritionist. He's already. I heard he already dropped 20 pounds.
Jeez.
I'm
That's
lying.
what you're
Water weight. That's water weight.
You know,
but-
OKC will run the Lakers out the gym. They'll run
Yes.
Luka out of the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think OKC beats everybody in that conference but the Nuggets.
I think if the Lakers get a smart matchup, they can go far and make a run. But if they don't, if they get paired up with, like I said, Jokic first round or OKC first round, that might be wraps, man. I don't know. Like you can have all the offense you have, but eventually you're gonna run out of gas.
Yeah,
but 5-play-4 is so that if that's the case, then they would be going up against the Rockets, which is definitely a winnable game. But the Rockets are young and they're dogs over there.
Yeah.
Listen, I like the Rockets a lot. Where do you guys see the Rockets landing? Because I don't know, man. I'm a big Ime Udoka fan. And Alperen Sengun is legit in the NBA, man. I mean, he is a playmaker. Where do you guys have the Rockets?
I see them landing probably like 4th seed.
That's what they are right now.
Yeah.
They're man. So with the Lakers and the Clippers kind of hot on their tail, and I think they dropped to 6. I think that they're a young team. I think they'll drop to 6.
That's a good spot for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good spot for them, and this is just gonna be experience that they need. It's a young team, but when you got Ime Udoka at the helm, I mean, he has these boys playing, and they are fun to watch. And Adrian, I mean, you have talked about them before on the show. They are my go-to league pass favorite because they're just fun to watch. And Amon Thompson, man, I've been a fan of his since high school, man. And if he gets a mid-range, watch out, man.
Yeah.
If he gets a mid-range, it's over, man. I mean, he does it all.
Him and his brother were made in a test tube, man. Like
Oh,
they
yeah,
were
yeah,
made.
yeah.
They were made to play basketball. Like their parents made sure of it.
Yeah.
Because
They're
it's
perfectly
crazy.
built NBA players, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
they're
truly
different,
like
that's for
next
sure.
generation NBA
Yeah.
player for sure.
I can only hope my Twins match up. I can only pray at this point.
Hey,
You know, I
hey,
don't.
oh, all we need is 5'11", 6 feet, bro. That's all we
That's it.
need, dude.
That's it. We're hoping. We're hoping over here.
It's gonna be the Fred VanVleet special. All right, boys. Well, listen,
Lord.
that's all we have for today. You guys got anything else?
Yeah, man.
No.
You know, let's just keep rocking out. You know, there's a lot of NBA left. You know, it's if you're playing any parlays, you know, keep it to two mans. Don't force it.
There you go.
I
That's
know
valuable.
parlays are they're tempting, man.
They sure are.
They are tempting.
They
Hey,
sure are.
thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Final Point Podcast. We will be back next week talking more hoops. Until then, peace.
Peace.
Howdy.
Stay warm, except for Adriel. He's in Florida. But
Yeah. It's cold up here in Boston.
hey, we got the
got-
Chicago, Florida, Boston connection. Boom.
Beautiful.
All we
We-
need
Look
is
at
the West Coast.
Oh man.
Oh, dude, let's get a Laker fit. Let's get a Laker guy in here.
Sure, man. All right, guys. Have a good night, fellas.
Have a good one.